Happy Thursday, everyone. Question of the day. How do you feel about prenup? Would you sign a prenup? Would you question your partner, like why he or she wanna want me to sign a prenup? Shouldn't it be about love instead of transaction? Well, I'm going to give you my opinion and my thought because someone asked me a question about it. They said, Cheryl, how would you feel if someone asked you about a prenup? And I really had to think long and hard before I gave her my answer. And my answer is, to be quite honest, that I wouldn't mind signing a prenup, to be honest with you. I wouldn't. And the reason why, I'm like, if things didn't work out with me and that person, why should I get half of their business or half of their money when they bust their butt prior before they met me? You know what I mean? Or what if it was like inherited to a family? You know what I mean? Before they met me, I don't think it's fair. However, I think there should be stipulations in a prenup, which I'm open to. You know what I mean? Like if I've been married for with this person for like 10 years, and I found out he was cheating, I'm gonna get half of something. You know what I mean? Especially you put your blood, sweat, and tears in a marriage, and you have children with that person. And if there's any infidelity, I think a woman should get half of something. Absolutely. I will have some stipulation in a prenup. I'm open to signing a prenup, but there's going to be some clause in a prenup. And that's what I told her. And I think that's fair. I think that's really fair. You know what I mean? Because, a lot of things can happen in a marriage. People fall in love from each other, they fall apart, they're not the same person that they marry. I definitely will put clause in a prenup for sure. I don't think that, you should just walk away empty handed. However, if someone that they built something before they met you, I don't think that you should take their money or have their business unless you did a business together as married couple. You know what I mean? Then you split it 50-50. And again, you should definitely put some clause in a prenup for sure, because you want to protect yourself too, because things can happen. People can go all the way to the left. you know like I said, people are not the same person that you marry. People do change and some people do stay the same, but again, you have to protect yourself. So I'm all for prenups. Some people may not be all for prenups because they feel like it's a transaction. They feel like, oh, you don't trust me, you don't love me, you think I'm after you for your money, blah blah blah. They get so defensive, and you have to really think. You have to really think about it. Without a person being defensive, you should think of it logically. It's not, if a person that you're about to spend the rest of your life with, they're not trying to offend you or make you feel a certain type of way. They're just trying to protect that they something that they worked very very hard before they met you, or if it was passed along, from a family member. You know what I mean? It had nothing to do not trusting you or not trusting the other person. They're just trying to protect the legacy, protecting what they work really hard for, which I think that's fair. I don't think it's right that if things don't work out in a marriage, that a wife or a husband should get half of someone that of their things. I don't think that's fair at all. That's why I'm saying that it's good before you get married, if any of your if a partner, excuse me, wants you to sign a prenup, have some clause into it. Have a discussion. Don't be defensive about it, but have a discussion about it. I know I would for sure, because I want to protect myself. You know what I mean? If something goes wrong or something, goes to the left. And obviously, when you go into a marriage, you don't want to think about none of that stuff. You want to think about forever being with your life-term partner, having a family, building a life, a future. Everyone thinks that. No one doesn't want to think that things may go wrong, but things happen in life. You know what I mean? People, people die, or again, people change. A lot of things happen. And my advice and my opinion, if any of your significant other is wanting you to sign a prenup, don't get upset. Don't get offended. Really think about it logically, where that other person is coming from, why they want you to sign a prenup. And if you feel a certain type of way and then you don't want to sign it, have some clause into it. Have some things that you want that's fair. You know what I mean? And then hopefully your partner will agree, to those stipulations and everything that you want. And both parties are happy. You know what I mean? Both parties win, and that's it. I know it's kind of sucky to talk about it, because who wants to talk about prenup when you just want to, you know, be in love and then just live happily ever after and have a family. At the same time, you want to be smart about it too. You know what I mean? You don't want to be gullible and go into a marriage and you don't have a prenup signed, and then God forbid something didn't work out, then your partner is going to take everything that you have, everything that you worked hard for, and split it 50-50. It'd be a nasty disaster divorce, which no one doesn't want. So my thoughts and my opinion is, if you decide to do a prenup, just think long and hard. Just talk to your partner and just be honest. Just be honest and truthful, and let him or know where you're coming from as far as a prenup. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Thank you so much for listening to Unfilter Real Talk, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.